What's going on, everyone? Thanks for clicking on the video. So we're only a few weeks away from E3 now, and of course, the leaks have already begun to pour in like crazy. And I know that a lot of you have probably already heard the news of the official Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle leaks, with all of the new images and information coming in from basically every corner of Reddit and Twitter. So I just wanted to share some of my thoughts with you guys about the whole mashup and why I think we should all stay really just optimistic about the whole thing. But before we jump into that, I just wanted to get some quick but important news updates out of the way. Now, we all know that the ARMS TestPunch kicks off this weekend, or Friday if you're in North America, so if you wanted to get a quick look at how some of the traditional button control layouts are going to be for ARMS before the event kicks off, well, now's your chance thanks to the official ARMS Japanese Twitter account. I'll leave links to all the images down below. They're in Japanese, but you can basically just run them through Google Translate if you want to see them for yourself. They're up on the screen right now though if you want to take a quick look. It all seems pretty standard to me, and I'm happy to see that we can actually play with a single Joy-Con with traditional controls if you're playing split screen. Now, I'm looking forward to testing them out myself, but honestly, the closer that we get to the TestPunch, the more excited I am about actually playing ARMS with motion controls, especially after seeing everybody's excitement from the whole media event that Nintendo threw for ARMS just before the Direct. In more hopeful news, it looks like the developers of Salt and Sanctuary, the Dark Souls-esque 2D action RPG, were asked on Twitter if the game was headed to the Switch, to which they replied, "We're trying to make it happen." So I personally would be really excited to see a game like Salt and Sanctuary come to the Switch. I'm a huge fan of the Dark Souls series, and if we can't have the Dark Souls trilogy on the Switch right now, I'd be more than happy with Salt and Sanctuary because it does a pretty good job at scratching that itch, and not to mention it does hold its own as a pretty compelling experience within its own identity. Also, Disgaea 5 has officially released on the Switch, so if you're looking for a really fun, deep, and meaty tactical RPG, then I cannot recommend this one enough. I've been playing it for a few months now on the Switch. I downloaded the Japanese version back when it was released during the launch window. It's so obvious to me that this is the definitive version of Disgaea 5, not because it's graphically more powerful than the other counterparts, because it probably isn't, but it's just because it's on the Switch. I mean, it's freaking Disgaea portable. I mean, you can take the massiveness that is Disgaea 5 with you now anywhere you want to go and just whip it out like it's good, like wherever you want. And I can't wait to see more RPGs like that come to the Switch. I think that genre is going to shine the most when it comes to the kinds of gameplay experiences to be had on the Switch. It just seems like the perfect match. I mean, massive RPGs plus handhelds equals forever happy fun time as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so let's go back to those Kingdom Battle leaks for a little bit. Now, we all know that this game has basically been one of the worst kept secrets of the year so far. Leaks have been coming out from pretty much every single part of the internet in regards to some sort of Mario Rabbids mashup game. We've heard rumors that it was going to be some sort of an RPG or something along the lines of the next Mario RPG, which had a lot of us really excited. And now with all the details that we've learned through all of these new leaked images, we now know that it is actually true. The cake is not a lie, except it's not a cake, it's Rabbids, which I know might disappoint a lot of you guys, but please just try and stay optimistic with this game. Nintendo has basically handed the keys to the likeness of their biggest franchise to Ubisoft with full trust, so I have faith that Nintendo knows what they're doing, kind of. We also learned that there are going to be 4 different worlds to explore throughout the entire course of the game, and there's even a screenshot of one of them in the leaked images if you want to check it out for yourself. Now, 4 worlds might not seem like a lot, but apparently it's going to take like 5 hours to get through each one of them, so hold on a second, there's 4 of them, 5 hours for each, carry the 2. That's like 20 hours of gameplay. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, if you think about it, that's actually pretty good for an RPG of this kind. And what I mean by this kind is that it's probably going to be pretty lighthearted and straightforward, and not like super handholdy, but probably more along the lines of very straightforward, like point A to point B. I know that they said that apparently there's going to be like puzzles to complete and some sort of secrets to find, as well as Easter eggs that are hidden all over the 4 worlds. But what really intrigues me about most of this game, about the whole concept of everything that they've been talking about as far as the leaks are concerned, is the whole concept of the gameplay and the whole experience of the combat. Now, it's gonna be about 35% exploration and 65% turn-based combat. The combat is definitely turn-based and tactical, and each character will have some sort of unique playstyle. So ultimately, I like that Nintendo is trying to do something different yet again. They're the masters of making a sharp left turn in a right turn only world. But I mean, that's what makes them so special, and that's what makes Nintendo, they're just experts at bringing us games and consoles that we never even knew we wanted. And I mean, sure, with risks like that come some failures, but it's really those risks that keep the industry and video games in general interesting and unique and generally just really healthy. So I'm staying optimistic for this one. I still believe that Nintendo knows what's up. But let me know what you guys think about these stories. Are you looking forward to playing the TestPunch this weekend? And how salty are you about Salt and Sanctuary coming to the Switch? Or are you super sweet about Salt and Sanctuary coming to the Switch? Anyway, let me know what is your take on Kingdom Battle as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, as always, please remember to like it and subscribe for more Switch videos just like this one. Thanks, and have a great day.